Hello YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. Real quick video today, ladies and gentlemen. What I'm doing here is I went back to last year, 2021, and I looked at some of the purchases that I made from Amazon. Now, I didn't cherry pick them. I just picked like 14 or 15 purchases that I made and compared what the price was back when I purchased it in 2021. Some of these things I purchased as far as almost a whole year ago, if not a year ago, to just a few months back, and compare the prices to see how much they've gone up or if they've gone up. Some prices have actually gone down, but I wanted to get somewhat of a cumulative average as to how much of an increase there is and everything put together instead of just cherry picking one or two things. All right, so let's go ahead and go over this list. I think it's 14 items, but let's take a look at what we've got. The first thing we have here is I have this on a subscription service where I have some of this cat food sent to our house. I think it's every month, and as you can see here, in May of 2021 I paid $9.99 and now it's $11.99. These are the Foodsaver bags that I use. I highly recommend them. Very, very good quality, ladies and gentlemen. Well, they come in packs of 100. And these happen to be, I believe they're the 11-inch wide by 16 inches long. And I think they're a gallon, all right? So it's a pack of 100. As you can see on the top one there, last year I paid $44 or $43.98 for 2 packs, which comes out to roughly $22 a pack. And as you can see, now they're at $24.99, I believe it is. So we had a little bit of an increase there, a little over 10% increase on that. For those of you that remember seeing me review these fuel pumps, they're battery operated fuel pumps. These things are awesome. And last year I bought a pack of 2 for $45.31, and now that same pack of 2 is $60.44. I bought some molasses last year, a gallon. And as you can see here, in October, I paid $22.36. And now it actually went down in price by like 9 cents or something like that. $22.27. So at least that didn't go up in price. I also purchased some citric acid, a 10-pound bag. And last year, November, it was $39.99. And now it's $44.99. If I get the change wrong, it's because it's really small on my screen right now, okay? But you'll be able to see it. And towards the end, we'll go ahead and add this up and see what the difference is, or what the delta is, to the plus or to the minus. But I can tell you right now that it's going to be to the plus. This is an awesome wallet, ladies and gentlemen. I love this wallet. Victor got me one just like this for Father's Day a few years ago. And my favorite feature about it is this, is that you get to put your ID cards in there, and then you can pull them out like that with this little tab. Pretty cool. But it's a nice wallet. So when the one that Victor got me got tore up, I went ahead and purchased this one. I got this one last year, $40.49. Pretty pricey, but pretty good quality. And now it's $44.99. However, if you get one of these now, you can save 10%, which puts it at about the same price. But disclaimer, I'm going to use the regular price on everything, okay? Because things go on sale and they come off sale, all right? So that's why it's important for you to try to catch those sales, by the way. You all saw me review these gas cans, and these are awesome. I actually just finished refilling them because I rotated them out. Last year I bought 4 of these, and this was back in November as well, for $90.69 each. Now, ladies and gentlemen, they're $109.99 each. But they are very good gas cans, in my opinion. They have a vented cap, and they also have a fill gauge that lets you know how much fuel you have in there from empty to fuel. And in addition to that, they also have a port that allows you to directly connect it with a hose to a generator or an outboard motor. And if you're not going to be using that, I found out the hard way because one of them started leaking a little through this port. All you have to do is plug that up with a 1/4 inch, I think it's FPL fitting. Very easy to do, but I highly recommend these gas cans as well. I got a couple of these safes last year, and you can see here that this one was $24.98, and now it's selling for $29.98. So about a 20% increase on that. Now these, ladies and gentlemen, are awesome. I bought several of these last year and I've given some of them away as gifts, but I did try one out and it actually does stay warm, very comfortably warm too, not hot. and it works great. But as you can see here, last year I paid $14.37, and this year, today or yesterday, when I pull these pictures up, $19.99. And that is with an already 20% discount, but we'll use $19.99, and that's about a 33%, 35% jump in price on that. Now you'll notice that the things that I'm going over are not food items. Why? Because I don't get my food from Amazon. I get from Amazon those things that I can't find here myself. This is the little grain mill that everyone's always telling me about or asking me about. What's your favorite, handheld grain mill? Well, this is the least expensive one that I own, and it is very good quality. As you can see, I purchased this here for a winner, for a giveaway back in January of this year. All right, so this is, I think, the only item that you'll see posted that I purchased in January of this year, not that long ago. But it was $65.57, and now you can see that it's $89.99. Now this here, ladies and gentlemen, went along with that grain that I gave away. It went to the same person. That's why it's got the same date. But you can see here that this popcorn is $11.49 when I purchased it just a few months back, and now it's $13.28. And I actually purchased this sewing machine for my wife for Christmas. She had an old one that kept breaking, and her friend kept helping her fix it. So I got her this, and it was $188, and now it's $269.99. The blue camping stove that you saw me review, I was comparing it to the Jetboil. When I purchased it, it was $59.99, which is a pretty decent price, and now it's the same price. Actually $59.90, 9 cents less with the discount that they're offering now. So I'm going to go ahead and offer that because it's not a coupon. It's an actual discount that they have there for everyone, and I'm not sure how long they'll have it for, but I do recommend this little camp stove. The one that I have is just done a great job, and it's about half the price of what you would pay for a Jetboil. And believe it or not, even Jetboil is made in China now, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I understand. A lot of people have contention with buying stuff made in China, but where else are you going to get it, ladies and gentlemen? When you need it and you don't have it because it was made in China and you don't want to buy it there, who makes it here in the U.S.? Okay, the Berkey. All right, so this is one of the Berkeys that I gave away last year during our December bash giveaway. And it was $332. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we all knew that Berkey was going to go up in price by a good amount. Now it's $405 even. So let's go ahead and add up everything and see what last year's prices were compared to this year's prices and what percentage difference it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the numbers done here. So the total for the 2021 purchases was $967.22. Now there were a couple of purchases there that I told you, yes, I purchased these January 31st. I thought that was the date on there, but that was the no later than date that you can return it. So I was pretty sure that I purchased that last year in 2021. So everything that you saw here was purchased in 2021. But like I said, the total for 2021, $967.22. The total for 2022 is $1,207.79. Now, when we subtract the 21 totals from the 22 totals, we come up with a difference of $240.57. Now, to come up with a percentage, all we do is we divide 240.57 by the original number, the 2021 numbers, which is 967.22, and we come up with a difference of 24.8%. So 24.8%, ladies and gentlemen, is the difference between the prices of those items that I purchased in Amazon last year and then that I looked up this year. I didn't repurchase them. Now, some people may say, well, prices on Amazon are always changing up and down, which is true because they run on what I believe is an algorithm of supply and demand. However, as prices for some things go up, prices for other things go down, and it balances itself out. I'm pretty sure that across the board, if you did this yourself, do this. This will be a good experiment for you to try. Go ahead and check and see maybe a dozen of the things that you purchased last year on Amazon, if you purchased from Amazon, and then compare them to what you would pay for them today. I came up with just shy of 25%, and they say that inflation is nothing to worry about. It's not only food that's affecting our inflation, ladies and gentlemen. It is our standard of living altogether, especially for those of you that have to work a job every day and trade your labor for money so that you can live. That's when inflation affects the most. Having said that, thank you very much for joining in. I hope that you have a great weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Many blessings to all of you and your families. Ladies and gentlemen, I understand that not everyone is in the part of their preparedness plan where they should be storing long-term freeze-dried food. But if you are, take a look at Nutrient Survival. I stand behind this food because it is the most nutrient-dense food in the market. It tastes great, they have outstanding customer service, and the company is run by great people that I call my friends. You're not going to find a more nutrient-dense food that tastes good and is reasonably priced when compared to other major brands. I wouldn't stand behind Nutrient Survival if I didn't personally use it and love it. So feed your freedom with Nutrient Survival.